Far away, in an enchanted world that seemed untouched by the steady march of time, there lived an old master named Pan, who lived during an era of peace with her only grandson. The old master raised the boy as her own child, and marveled as the youngster grew and became uncommonly strong. Now the boy, known as Goku, begins his journey, and has become the sole guardian of his grandfather's most mystical possession, his Dragon Ball.
I'm sure to many, there is little reason to talk about this character, since Goku Jr. has little screen time and struggles to get through his training. I mean, bro can't even catch a ball. In many ways, Goku Jr. shares more similarities with Son Gohan than he does with his ancestor. Both are modest and avoid conflict, as well as understandably acting like crybabies when placed in severe danger. Although, like Gohan when pushed to his emotional limit, Goku Jr. has a lot of hidden potential he has yet to understand. Goku Jr. surprisingly upholds Toriyama's beliefs better than the fanbase does. As mentioned, what influences Gohan's performance during battle is his mental state. When overcome by fear or doubt, he reverts back to being a pampered child, something even Goku calls out to make him snap out of it. In doing so, Gohan, when free of his restrictions, becomes unstoppable. Sounds very familiar, right? Why is that? Repeat after me, kids. Ki control. Yeah! Toriyama establishes most characters' prowess through the concept of ki control, explaining that after a certain point, warriors in Dragon Ball will hit a physical limit. Only through ki can they surpass the limits of their biology. Ki branches into three components. Of these three, courage is the main theme Goku Jr. learns in his special. While it does take some time for him to understand this, the kid's talent is impressive for his age. For starters, the kid can slam into pure stone and survive a child-sized dent. On some cartoon energy. Sure, it was a gag in nature, but I can assure you, even Vegeta doesn't laugh it off, since Goku Jr. is withstanding more than 1,000,000 joules of force. For a visual, it's as dangerous as getting slammed into a wall by any truck going over 45 miles per hour. Yet this child walks it off. It's weirdly consistent because, near the climax, Goku Jr. survives a direct hit from Lord Yao's cannonball, a stone shell that dwarfs his size but then gets back up like normal. Regular sized cannonballs would not come close to the force Lord Yao generated. It's like getting hit by a wrecking ball, but probably worse. Besides those, Goku Jr. has shown minor instances of using his ki during combat, like causing a shockwave to knock away the demon chick Mamba, then sending the demon Shusha across the landscape. Finally, Goku Jr. can run as fast as wild wolves, creatures that can run as fast as peak athletes. Hypothetically, if Goku Jr. had an official number, he could rival Kid Goku's power level of 10. Now, many believe power levels are unreliable, even though Toriyama debunks that notion. He explains that the system is easy for readers and the characters in the story to understand, eventually dropping it because he thought it would ruin the build-up of his fights. Plus, Toriyama explains that ki control prevents accurate readings for characters. This matters because power levels are not straightforward to their actual displayed level. An example, the famous farmer with shotgun has a power level of 5. Exactly half of Kid Goku's level. The official Dragon Ball website acknowledges his unique battle power, confirming his given number but also describing him as pretty tough for an average human, unironically comparing him to a suppressed future Trunks' power level. Hey yo, Farmer Solus Frieza though? Going from a 5 to a 10 is not a mere 2 times boost in stats. Reminder, Kid Goku can outrun a saber-toothed tiger that has relative speeds to wolves, as well as surpassing Usain's Bolt peak running speed. Can crush a boulder roughly his size with his bare hands as a warm-up exercise. One punches a giant tiger thief who is many times Goku's size and mass. Can withstand bullets, an axe to the head, then getting thrown into pillars by Yamcha's technique and still live. Goku is in no way 2 times human level. Now yes, I'm aware of the movie pamphlet power levels, as well as what's given to us by video games, though I hope most fans are aware that they are for game mechanics and not for the sake of narrative accuracy. Not to mention multiverse theory can allow differences in scaling. Unless you think wait for cookie cards are the most valid source for power levels. Cause if so, then even Turtle will likely stop any one of y'all degenerates. All jokes aside, Goku Jr.'s true powers appear when he goes Super Saiyan, officially labeled as a 50 times multiplier on the user's power level, based on all sources and Toriyama's concession, despite initially wanting it to be a 10 times boost. If we assume he's no stronger than the farmer with shotgun, Goku Jr. jumps to 250, 10 points inferior to Prime King Piccolo and Ultra Divine Water Goku, 2 characters that surpasses the likes of Master Roshi, someone who can destroy a mountain by accident even when holding back. Then, when serious, can destroy the moon completely, yet believes such power would not be a win condition against Old Man Piccolo. Alongside this includes having the speed to dodge the solar flare, something the DB website confirms to be a flash of light, including Goku dodging Officer Black's battle jacket potential light-based laser attacks. Assuming those don't count, Anime Kid Goku can dodge lightning early into his training with Kami. If you want a less exaggerated example, then Mercenary Tao is just as impressive. Tao chucked and then landed on the pillar he threw, officially moving 10,000 kilometers per hour or above Mach 8, meaning that Goku Jr. can destroy mountains or moons with lightning to light speed combat. If Goku Jr. can be a 10, his battle power immediately jumps to 500, stronger than Kami and unweighted adult Goku. One character can create the moon, the other surpasses said god and can shatter the moon. Likewise comparable to Piccolo Jr., who can also delete the moon. Calcs places anime presentation to large planet level due to how fast and violent the explosion was. Not to mention his ki blast can travel at relativistic speeds, almost like Roshi's moon feat, not even including his eye beam technique that the Dragon Ball website describes as a laser-based attack. Just saying, low-key more light speed combat examples. What's worse is that maybe Goku Jr.'s battle power is higher than a 10. Toriyama explains that a Saiyan must have a certain amount of S cells to transform, clarifying that a high battle power is as necessary to achieve the state. When Goku first obtained it, he had a power level of 3 million. For Gohan, his power level was at least 200,000 when he achieved the form, even if we downplay his growth since Namek Saga. Lastly, the lowest known power level user of the form is Bardock, reaching around 10,000 when facing Lord Chilled, yet was acceptable enough for him to get the form. That number is confirmed to be the baseline amount to destroy planets, meaning Goku Jr. when enraged could surpass even post-King Kai training Goku's power level. But you know what else is insane? Goku Jr. might not even be using Grade 1 Super Saiyan. That's right. By the time he faces Vegeta Jr., we see he maintains his calm nature when transformed, a clear distinction compared to his first transformation. Goku Jr. doesn't recall using the form or defeating Lord Yao. Another comparison is how Goten was born with innate Super Saiyan powers, potent enough to rival adult Gohan despite his Grade 4 mastery. Toriyama confirms better ki control can allow Super Saiyan to reach higher multipliers, hence why Grade 4 can rival Grade 3's 10 times boost without the drawbacks. Of course, Goten and Trunks are special cases as Toriyama noted, while Goku Jr. is speculative at best. But if accepted, Goku Jr. is a beast. Or maybe his power level is a 1 even with Super Saiyan. In fact, Buzz Rabbit solos though. Now before we wrap things up, there is some minor info I'd like to bring up. I did look into the anime manga adaptation of Goku Jr.'s special. I even looked into a bunch of fan magazines related to the subject, but they don't have any new info, other than brief descriptions of the characters and plot summary. Then, Kanzenshuu 4 does confirm Goku Jr.'s master mastery of his Super Saiyan form. Whether this could give him grade 4 by default is up for debate. As for game appearances, the only exclusive story we get is from Dokkan Battle, naturally recreating the special as normal. Only before the tournament, Pan trains Goku Jr. after he collected his ancestor's Dragon Ball. When Goku Jr. falls asleep, he ends up having a quote-unquote dream of meeting Goku again. Goku, being himself, wants to battle his great-grandson. Goku Jr. was strong enough to impress Goku that he gets serious and goes Super Saiyan 4. Until, of course, Goku Jr. wakes up. This means he's totally not Super Saiyan 4 level. Then he fights Vegeta Jr. like NGT. Speaking of which, the OG Japanese dub does have an audience that says someone was victorious, but we don't know who won. I guess we're left to our imagination if Goku Jr. beat Vegeta Jr. or not. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. So a quick summary: low-balled for attack potency, for sure wall level, due to Junior's durability feats. Jumping to moon level with Super Saiyan mid-balled, high-balled, arguably above large planet level, only if his base battle power is much higher than expected, on top of including his anime scaling and debatable grade 4 multiplier. I doubt Goku Jr. has a power level relative to Frieza, but maybe rivaling Raditz is more believable. As for speed, superhuman tier when low-balled. Mid-balled, for sure hypersonic to relativistic speed. At its peak, vaguely above faster than light when specifically hyping his Super Saiyan powers. I'm aware some fans don't agree with the light speed arguments for the early Dragon Ball era. We just know for sure that the likes of King Piccolo and such are way above Mach combat speed. If they only now realize that, well then glad to see someone get caught up with the times. To this day, power levels and key control are still looked down on, despite their relevance in the series. Hopefully, an overview of Goku Jr. is an easy example to apply such logic, without contradicting the series. But what do I know? How strong do you think Goku Jr. is? Can he solo Raditz or King Piccolo? Drop your thoughts below. And fun fact, did you know Goku Jr. is not called Goku Jr.? That's right, I tricked y'all. His real name is Son Goku. Not once in the original Japanese dub does the cast call him by his suffix name, Jr. Kanzenshuu 4 labels him as Son Goku's descendant. This means everything you believed in is a lie and is clear proof he's our reversal. Hope you enjoyed the video. A short but simple topic I wanted to tackle out of interest. Shout out to the community as usual. Have a request for another minor character? By all means, leave your suggestion in the comment section. Until then, have a great day and take care out there. Peace out.